Hey everyone, on Monday I'm going to be going down to Gamey and checking out this new light gun that they've got that works with modern TVs. You don't need a PC, you don't need anything. It is on Kickstarter at the moment. I reached out to them and they've agreed to let me come in and have a go on this gun and speak with the development team and see what they think. Now there are 4 games for this, well up to 4 games within this Kickstarter. You can get Time Crisis 1, Point Blank, Still Gunner, and Still Gunner 2. In terms of the design, you've got the black one and the blue one. The blue one's for global, black one is for the Japanese. And as you can see here, you've got different tiers of what you can get. But essentially, you've got the base tier with the gun and the console. This essentially just plugs into your TV via HDMI. It's really cool. You can get it with a pedal as well. I'm really excited and really hopeful that this is going to be good. If you have any interest in it, link in the description below. Go check it out. This isn't a sponsored video. I just really like light gun games, and I'm hoping you too. And check it out. Maybe it'll be of good use to you. And if you have any questions that you would like me to ask the development team, feel free to reach out to me in Discord or over on Twitter. Send me a DM or tag me, and I'll get those questions asked and hopefully get the answers you guys want. Right, that's it. On with the video. So it seems Sony left it quite late in order to reveal that they are going full multiplayer. We always said that they were going to do this. Helldivers 2, published by PlayStation, coming onto Xbox, was the final nail in the coffin for these fans to basically get used to it. Now, a lot of them said it wasn't happening. Some of them said it's only going to be live service. But now it's pretty clear that Sony is seeing, at least Hiroki Totoki is seeing the profits that Microsoft is making of PlayStation, and they are going to want to emulate those profits on Xbox. After all, games like Spider-Man and Uncharted are making no money and they are just sitting there. Putting them onto other platforms will generate new revenue. And it looks like now, officially confirmed, Sony PlayStation is making games for Xbox. This is crazy. This generation has gone haywire. And honestly, there are so many PlayStation pundits out there who said just because Xbox says they're going to change the game and change the way we do things doesn't mean PlayStation or Nintendo is going to do it. Obviously, Nintendo's in their own world, but I guess they were wrong when it comes to Sony. And as you can see here, according to job listing, Sony to expand PlayStation Studios titles across Steam, Epic, Xbox, Nintendo, and mobile, reporting to Vice President Commercial Management as Senior Director of multi-platform and account management. Now, we've been telling them that this was going to happen. It was inevitable. Sony does things really slowly, but they were going to follow through. No one believed us. No one believed me. But I've been saying this, that it's going to happen. It's inevitable. And it finally has. And honestly, Helldivers 2 coming to Xbox, published by Nixis, that was pretty much what cemented it. And out of all of them, Puerto Rock was the one that said, "Stop it, more is going." That's it. It's done. Once Helldivers goes, and Helldivers is going to be super successful on Xbox. It's a game pretty much at home on the Xbox platform. And when Sony sees that money, and the pre-orders on its own must have been an indication to Sony on just how popular this game is going to be on Xbox. Well, that's indicated to them that this is just money burning away and they are going to put their games on there. Now, of course, does this mean that they're going to go day and date with their games? That's unknown. But that's irrelevant at this point because even as a timed exclusive, their exclusives are no longer exclusive. It's just a matter of time before everything except Bloodborne won't appear anywhere, goes to Xbox. And now we've got a bit more here. You will play a critical leadership role in shaping and executing global commercial strategy for PlayStation Studio Software's titles across all digital platforms beyond PlayStation hardware, including Steam, Epic Games Store, Xbox, Nintendo, and mobile. This role is accountable for optimizing title profitability, which is what Hiroki Totoki is all about. And it's what I'm saying. Those games are dead. They're dead in the water. They're not making any money. Spider-Man is not making any money, and it cost them over 300 million. They need to recuperate that money and, make a bit more of a substantial profit than 50p. If they even made that, that's still up for debate. So pushing it to other platforms. And as Shuhei Yoshida said, porting games prints money. The team focused on multi-platform expansion, mid-range commercial planning, and platform partner engagement. Now, a lot of people are probably going to say, well, this is fake. It is not. Here it is. Here is the actual one. This was, credit to Hazardor for finding this. Why PlayStation? PlayStation isn't just the best place to play, they say. It's also the best place to work. Today, we've recognized as a global leader in entertainment, producing the PlayStation family of products and services, including PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, PlayStation VR, PlayStation Plus, acclaimed PlayStation software titles from PlayStation Studios, and more. PlayStation also strives to create an inclusive environment that empowers employees and embraces diversity. So if we actually go down, here is the actual overview of what's going on. Reporting to the Vice President, Commercial Management as Senior Director of Multi-Platform and Account Management, you will play a critical leadership role in shaping and executing the global commercial strategy for PlayStation Studios software titles across all digital platforms beyond PlayStation hardware, including Steam, Epic Game Store, Xbox, Nintendo, and mobile. Can you imagine if someone had in their bingo card 5-10 years ago that Xbox would be releasing games on PlayStation and PlayStation on Xbox, you would have called them a loony bin. You would have said they escaped the asylum because there's more chance of you seeing a flying pig on a golden chariot and delivering you that information than there was of this happening. But here we are in this day and age. This role is accountable for optimizing title profitability, ensuring cross functional alignment, and leading a high performing team focused on multi platform expansion, mid-range commercial planning, and platform partnership. Now, as you can see here, their key responsibilities oversee the out of year mid range commercial strategy for PlayStation Studio titles across all non-PlayStation platforms, driving long-term revenue growth and audience. So they just want to grow those MAUs, and by having people play those games on Xbox, on the Epic Game Store, on Nintendo, that is going to do that. Lead the commercial contribution to PlayStation Studios mid to long-term range, ensuring SIE leadership is informed with data-driven insights and strategic perspectives. So clearly they want to know, how positive, is this strategy going to work for them? So as you can see, there's a lot of things here: commercial account management, lead platform relationships across PC and console ecosystems, Steam, Epic, Xbox, Nintendo, ensuring strong collaboration, promotional effectiveness, and performance optimization. And as you can see here, the director is going to be multi-platform strategy and account. Senior manager is platform sales, Xbox and PC, and manager platform planning and performance, PC and Xbox. This is insane, folks. This is insane. This basically says the whole slate is coming. All of those games that have potential to make more money elsewhere, they're coming. And some of the games that I thought were sacred, I guess they're not sacred anymore. Could Astrobot appear on Xbox? It very well could. Could Gran Turismo 7 now be on Xbox? Now you'd have Gran Turismo 7 and Forza Horizon on Xbox. You'll have it on PlayStation. So we're going back to the situation that Phil Spencer said, right? It's not going to be about the games per se. You'll be able to play what he said was, we're heading to a future where you can play your games wherever you want. The defining factor is going to be where you want to play them. And at the end of the day, it looks like Phil Spencer got it right again. It looks like it's not, if you prefer the trophy system and the way PlayStation do it, then you're good to stay over there. But if you prefer the way that Xbox does it and that ecosystem and you don't want to leave, it looks like none of these companies no longer are trying to drag you from one ecosystem to the other. And as we've always said, the gaming community just, it's not growing, right? It's not growing. It's still at that 100 million, right? So it's not growing. And despite the fact people were saying, yes, it is going and it's disingenuous and they're going to call me ignorant and you know who I'm talking about. Sony themselves have realized that they need to expand to make better profits. And you know what? This is a good thing for gaming. This is a good thing for the consumer because now they can get to experience some of these really good PlayStation games on their Xbox. And well, folks, with that, the full slate is going to come, except for Bloodborne. We all know that Bloodborne isn't coming. But outside of that, the full slate is coming. All right, that's it. That's the video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out and remain legend.